Hi guys, today we're going to be doing a fun braided hairstyle, and I've started just by putting a little tiny elastic in a small piece of hair, and then I ran a ribbon all the way through it so that the ends are the same length. And I've started it on the side of her head because I'm going to be bringing the braid diagonally across her head. If you want to do it down the middle, you could do that, but you'd want to center the rubber band up here. And so I've just grabbed a small section of hair on the side, and I'm going to split that into 3 strands, and then you're going to be using the ribbon as the 4th strand. So you want to position it so that you've got 2 strands of hair, and then the ribbon, and then another strand of hair. And this ribbon, even though there's 2 of them, because I ran it all the way through, you're treating this just as one piece. So you want to keep them together, those 2 ribbons. So to start this, starting on the bottom strand, you want to bring that hair under the 2nd strand of hair and then over the ribbon. And don't worry too much about this elastic, you can hide it in the end. And then starting at the top this time with this strand, you're going to bring it over the 2nd strand of hair and then under the ribbon. So you're just going to repeat that all the way down, but this time I'm going to be bringing in hair with me because it is a French braid. So starting on the bottom again, you're going to bring that strand under, grab some hair to bring in with you. So that went under that piece of hair and then over the ribbon. And then starting at the top, this one's going to go over, bring in some hair with it, and then under the ribbon. So it's kind of like half of a Dutch braid and half of a regular French braid. Every time you bring the strand in on the bottom, you're going to bring it under, and when you bring it in on the top, you're going to bring it over every time. So I'm starting on the bottom again, under, and then over. And this ribbon always stays in the same position and you never add hair to it. Then starting on the top, over, and then under. Under and over. And then over and under. Okay, so when you get down to the bottom of the braid, this is what it looks like. And you could definitely just leave it just like that. I think it's really pretty. But I'm going to stretch these out to make it different. Okay, so at this point I've got this braid tied off. If you wanted to go all the way down with it, you could do that. And now I am going to pull these strands out to make it loose. And so you can kind of see there's a strand on each side of the ribbon. That's where you're going to be pulling, and you just want to pull a little bit from each strand. I like to start at the bottom. I've found that it works out better if I start at the bottom instead of the top. But I'm just going to pull each of those out a little bit so it gives it a nice loose and messy look. And as you're pulling, you want to be careful not to grab the sections that you've brought in. Only grab these little loops here. So as you can see, you don't want to grab here, you want to grab here. And then you can kind of go back down and stretch it out a bit more if you'd like. And then I would probably either add a ribbon here or a flower or else make a bun with that, but the video's getting a little long, so I think we'll leave it at that.